Could dipping into your superannuation help get your foot in the door of the housing market? That's what the Coalition's pushing for, in the hopes that it'll help ease the nation's housing crisis. Finance expert Heather Moore is here to chat about this one. Hello again, Heather.
Hi, Monica.
Now, how much could homeowners withdraw under this push?
Yeah, so this is a policy that the Coalition brought to the 2022 election, and last week Peter Dutton did confirm that they are recommitted to it. And the policy then was up to 40% of a super balance could be withdrawn by a first home buyer for that purpose, but capped at $50,000.
It sounds appealing. What are the benefits of this proposal?
Well, you can imagine somebody who's maybe caught in a bit of a rent cycle and really trying it hard, finding it hard to get the money together for a deposit. This could look like, the answer to what their prayers, and accelerate them towards that first home purchase.
You just said it looks like, or it could look like, the answer. So what are the cons then of accessing your super early?
Yeah, that's the thing. So a lot of experts are concerned with this policy that it would actually inflate the cost of the houses. So it would really just put those first home buyers almost back to where they started, because there's a lot of talk around the supply side of housing, and that's what's causing the crisis in the main at the moment. So a policy like this doesn't address the supply, it more fuels the demand side, which is actually not where the targeting needs to be from some experts.
So really, in a way, it wouldn't at all help ease the housing crisis like it's being pitched?
Yes, well, that's definitely the downside, so it can be attractive, but you need to think through, all of the other kind of spill-on effects that one of these policies could have.
In the meantime, Heather, what tips do you have for first home buyers who are looking up to save for a deposit?
Yeah, so it's a bit boring, it's looking at your expenditure, where are your big expenses and what can you do with them. So I know people are taking kind of creative moves, like moving back in with parents for a short period of time just to get that cash together. And there's also the First Home Super Saver scheme, which is already in place, which allows you to make tax-deductible contributions to super on a voluntary basis that then can be withdrawn for the purpose of your first home. So look into that, speak to a financial advisor to make sure that it's right for you.
Which actually was going to lead to my next question, because I was going to ask, what can be done to actually boost the super if this provision is made available?
Yeah, exactly. So the another drawback is that if you take something like 50,000 out of your super now, that would diminish your retirement savings dramatically when you think about the compounding effect of super. So that could be up to 350, 400,000. So anyone who, if this policy did come in, you would really need to be committed to making top-ups, and you can do that in a very tax-effective way through some good planning.
And you want to give it serious consideration, and as you mentioned, speak to the experts. Good to chat with you again, Heather. Thank you.
Thanks, Monica.